Hey everybody, welcome back to the shop. You guys ready for another episode of Bob TV? Well, I'm gonna give it to you. No, that's not the turbine version. That's the little foamy. Got y'all excited there for a minute, didn't I? No, I had some stuff to do today. I haven't had a chance to get on that yet. I had to get that little foamy together. That only took about 30 minutes. I took the receiver I had in the foamy B1 that I crashed. Did I show that guy? Show that to you? Oh yeah, it's over here in the dumpster corner. Let me pick it up. Okay, it lived through about 20 crashes. 21 did it in. No, I was out there flying it. I actually put the Bobo camera on it. Okay, and I cut a little slot for it for the Bobo camera. Okay, and it fit on there, and I chucked it. Oh, and it flew good with it on there. But I forgot to turn the camera on. Oh, yeah. So I flew it around and landed it. And then I turned the camera on and chucked it again. And I didn't throw it into the wind. I threw it to the wind to the side. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just chucked it. And the wind, it was windy that day, and the wind just flopped it over, and it pile drived into the ground. But I got my new one built. You know, I just ain't had a chance to do nothing with it. I got my new one, so I ain't too worried about it with my good carbon fiber wings. I just ain't had a chance to get that going yet. And been kind of busy on other stuff, trying to get this thing and things hooked up. And I've been working on the bulkheads for my cougar. Here they are, people. I got them all drawn out. I actually cut them out of cardboard and got them fitting perfect and got them all drawn up. There's where my landing gear mounts go. There's where my turbine rails go. Got all this figured out. Okay, there's my landing gear mount. And that one goes in the bottom, up kind of towards the front. That's the one up towards the front. And here's my rudder post. My paper wasn't long enough. Oh, here's my rudder post. Yeah. There's my rudder post. No, that's being... Oh, that's my wing. My wing template is what that one is. I already got my wings figured out, people. We got them drawn up. Here's this one. Bam. And what I did is I drawed all these up, got them fitting perfect, and copied them to this paper, and scanned them, and emailed them to Butch. Well, now what Butch is doing is he's drawing these out on his Rhino program, so we could send that file to someone like Invert Mast, who's got the laser wood cutting machine. And I'm going to see if he can't cut these out for us. But that is the body flap that goes on the fuselage right there. There's my bulkhead for the front, up there where it's big and fat. We got all these other, there's my turbine rails. I even got the things made for my servo covers in the wings. There's my nose gear mount. This is the piece of wood that goes on the front. You know, the tray that goes under the nose cone right there. Got all this figured out. There's the other bulkhead for the front. And I'm all figured out. Bam. And when you're doing this stuff 10 minutes at a time, you got to make some progress. You know, your time's valuable, but this is the two main spars. There's actually two of these that go right next to each other, and that's what the spars will connect to on the wings. You see, bam, bam. Piece of cake. I got my holes already marked in there for my tubing and my wires and stuff like that. I like to make holes in them like for that. And come around together, but man, I got them fitting perfect. They just fit perfect. I was shocked how perfect they fit. Oh, and I got some people asking about that thing there. Yes, I got that from camla. Okay, and I've been putting their website address on over there in the right hand corner under my name and stuff, you know. And I don't know if they got this stuff posted on their website yet or not. Monica said she was working on it, but I'm not sure if she did yet. So you might just be better off calling them. Go to their website, get their number, and call them. But they're getting a bunch of this stuff like this and stuff like that. Nothing like that, of course. Don't think they wouldn't like to. But that's where I am, people. But I had a couple people asking me about that, where I got it. Yes, Camla just gave that to me for me to test it out. They just got a bunch of them in. They've never had any in before, so they wanted to get some flight testing, and they know who goes flying all the time. Now don't get me confused with the Foamy King. We ain't going there. But I'll sure take that little thing and set it beside this one. I think that'd be cool. What do you guys think? Yeah, we'll go play with it. I wondered after I get a test flight on it, and I could chuck it out here in the street. And I gotta see how it flies though, but it set up pretty cool. I was like, now this came with a speed controller, a 45 amp speed controller, people. I put my amp meter on it, and it's only pulling 20 amps with this bigger battery. And it's kind of overkill on the battery. I think it's only supposed to have an 1800 milliamp. I got a 22. So I had to put a little bit of lead in the tail to get it to CG. But I didn't have a 1800 milliamp battery pack, and sure ain't gonna go buy one. But the servos were already in it. Just 3 servos, that one, and then for the ailerons, all I had to do is hook up my little receiver there, stick a battery in it, put stickers on it. That's pretty much all I had to do. It took a whole 15 minutes, but let me fire that bad boy up for you. Just sit tight here a minute. Oh yeah, I gave it the taxi test in the street already. I think it's gonna go. Oh, look. Baby T45. I mean, it don't pull like the turbines do, but it's supposed to be a pretty fast little jet. Supposed to be a pretty fast little jet, what the box says. So, let's see. Well, it's good as that battery pack back as far as I could, even cutting a little hole in that foam. But it seems to be a well-built little jet. You know, I don't know what they cost. Monica never told me that. But shoot, can't be much. And like you guys just starting out on jets and want to practice, because you know, all these jets fly like that little electric one flies just like that one. I don't know what it is about jets, but they just don't fly like prop planes. They fly like them, you got to get it, that landing, you know, they get into a sink rate. But I'll sure get used to it. But I just wanted to get you a heads up on what's going on and where that came from.